The famous We Love Houston sign just off Interstate 10. We're coming to you from the Toyota Center in the biggest city in the Lone Star State. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. D.A. David Aldridge is on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Rockets coach Mike D'Antoni is the modern-day godfather of pace and space. His teams in Phoenix popularized small ball, moving around and pushing the tempo in their 7 seconds or less offense. It's ironic that now his Houston team plays a much slower isolation style of basketball. But Kevin, that shows his flexibility and D'Antoni's ability to adapt to his personnel.
Whatever works, David. Thanks. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Look at Milwaukee. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think Denver, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Grant down low with Jokic. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Green is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Covington in at the small forward position. C-Web, the NBA on New Year's Eve. Afterwards, Chris, you be staying up to watch the ball drop.
You know it. I mean, I have a little ritual. I have to eat black-eyed peas and greens. Then we run around the house. You have to bang pots to get all the old spirits out from the last year. It's kind of crazy. So, yeah, man, stuff I used to do with my grandfather and family. So, yeah, I keep the tradition alive. You know, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll be up after the game.
And that's what these pots and pans are doing here on the floor by our feet. I see him right here.
Exactly.
We're ready to go.
Let me grab my spoon. I'll be ready.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Got a piece of it. Porter against Covington. Porter passes to Murray. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. Now Westbrook against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now here's Barton. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento. Westbrook against Murray. Here's Barton. Harden with the defensive effort.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
That 3 off the mark. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Murray, the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And the Rockets with possession here. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Yeah, and they can't afford a repeat of that. They need a lot more minutes out of their core group tonight.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
And he makes the first. GA drafted after only playing 3 games at the University of Missouri. A lot of people probably hadn't seen Michael Porter Jr. play basketball. But with that in mind, describe his game for us now.
Kevin, at 6'10", he's a fluid athlete with tremendous shot-making ability. He grew up one of 7 kids, homeschooled. They all played ball. He's had a basketball in his hands from a very young age, and you can see it in his approach. And the medical red flags for Michael Porter Jr. caused him to slide to the Nuggets in the 2018 draft. 2 back surgeries in less than a year. An injury suffered initially in his sophomore year of high school. The risk is there, but if his body holds up, potentially a star in the making.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. The Rockets have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Pulls up. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Murray kicks to Porter. Back to Murray. The kick out to Porter. Shoots over Covington. And nothing but air on that one. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Harden has a wide open look. Another miss by Houston.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display for him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Free throw good, Murray. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. That one wide left.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Here's Porter with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
Rockets trail by 9. To halt the run, and Westbrook lays it in. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Three-pointer, Martin, rebounded by Tucker. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Sacramento. Covington kicks to Westbrook. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Jokic against Westbrook. Jokic inside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Westbrook with a wide open look. Westbrook missing again.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we've got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Westbrook. The Nuggets getting the bucket. He had a nice open look right there. He has 7.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Westbrook against Murray. Now, here's Grant. Defense right on him. Just 4 to shoot. Murray for 3. And no good that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Covington, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I mean, you can't allow Covington to beat you on the drive. Given his athleticism, you have to clog up these lanes.
Murray with it. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Grant the pass to Barton. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For 3, Westbrook. It's good from long range. Westbrook's got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now here's Murray. Martin left side. Westbrook with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Gordon's checked in for Houston. Here's Murray. Connects on the 9-footer.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets, trailing here by 8.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, GA, I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
Martin passes to Grant. Kicks it to Murray. Passes it to Jokic. 4 on the clock. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Covington trying to break free. Count the basket. And now just a 4-point Nugget lead.
Ooh, Gordon does more than shoot the ball well. He has great passing instincts.
Murray against Westbrook. Murray the pass to Barton. And it's blocked by Gordon. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Covington wide open. He fires. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
From a pure entertainment standpoint, who's a player that you think is must-watch TV?
Oh, man, you got to go Curry, Lillard, Harden, Giannis, Embiid. Shoot, Simmons. I mean, you could just keep going. Let's go Lou Will off the bench. Let's even go defensively. You can even go Patrick Beverly. So many guys that is just so much fun to watch play. Must-see TV.
Free throw good, Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Rockets. Damari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. Big group substitution here for Denver. Plumlee is checked in for Jokic. Noah Vonleh comes in for Jeremy Grant. Harris is checked in for Michael Porter. And Morris subbed in for Will Barton. And so Murray nails both of them.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
And here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. The pass to Harris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Rockets trail by 8. Westbrook scanning the floor. In the corner, Sefolosha with it. No good from outside. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Murray, the pass to Vonleh, and the dunk by Vonleh.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you're trying to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And here are the Rockets now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. For 3, Westbrook. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Harris outside. Morris against Gordon. Morris, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Murray. It doesn't go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. Outside Westbrook. No good on the 3. The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's Morris. No points in the game yet for him. Harris's shot is off. It's Carroll on the wing. Covered by Morris. And that one drops for him.
And the mentality that we're seeing from Carroll, even a spot-up guy needs to seize those opportunities.
Now Murray. 6 points for him. And here's Harris from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Rockets trail by 8. Outside Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Jamal Murray. That one misses.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, he's a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
Out to Morris from downtown. The Rockets pull it in. Westbrook passes to Cephalosha and stolen by Vonleh. This is to Morris. Pass to Craig. Lets it fly. Gordon with the defensive effort. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrowed from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
And here is Morris after Eric Gordon hit the 3. Pass to Craig. He dishes it to Vonleh. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Carroll. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Gordon's running, and the dunk by Westbrook.
And that's such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Morris kicks to Harris. Pass to Craig for the 3. Good, and Harris gets the assist. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. One second left. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Nikola Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Rockets elevated by James Harden to one of the league's powerhouse franchises, and he talks about seizing the moment.
This time isn't going to last long. You know, we have a window. It goes by extremely fast. I cherish these moments. You know, I embrace them.
Never a guarantee that the window will remain open.
And superstar players, let's face it, they're best remembered for their championships. It's all about the rings if you're James Harden.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Just cashing in on second-chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Morris is out there with Harris. Then there's Vonleh. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The pass to Plumlee. Six to shoot. Back to Morris. The 3. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. Rockets trail by 5. He kicks it to Rivers. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Harris. Puts up a 3. The shot off that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Rivers scanning the floor. Lobbed up there for Westbrook.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Craig, defended by Gordon. Craig passes to Harris. Now here's Vonleh. Shoots over Carroll. The Nuggets with another miss. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Shoots the 3, and it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Westbrook. Gordon's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Well, yeah, the touch, the timing. You got to know how Gordon is a threat to shoot off the pass.
Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Lets it go from deep. Craig pulls it in. Nuggets have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. 13 feet away. And again, Denver no good. And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Cephalosha. Ben McLemore comes in for Gordon. And James Harden has subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Denver also making a switch. Jokic is checked in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
Robert Covington's checked in for Damari Carroll. Denver also making some changes. Grant comes in for Plumlee, and it's Michael Porter in for Gary Harris. Now, here's Grant. Bank shot, no good. Morris against Covington. The 3 from Harden. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Grant. Yep, it counts. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 5 on the clock. Pass to Covington. Over Grant. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. They've led by as many as 11 points. Morris kicks to Craig. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Covington. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 10 points.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
Here's Craig. Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Whew. He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
And so here is Houston. They trail by 6. Here's Rivers. Kicks to Harden. Now here's McLemore. Guarded by Porter. McLemore, no good. For Denver, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Morris with the bucket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Now a timeout called by Houston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Will Barton, he's checked in for Torrey Craig, and it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. And so here is Houston. 8-point game. Harden, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Barton passes to Jokic. Barton against Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The creation of the super teams, Chris, is enough being done to ensure a competitive balance in the NBA.
I think so. I think that every year you're going to have to evolve in trying to do enough and to see what happened the previous year. But yeah, and the fact remains, though, Kevin, is, you know, I like working with you. You're my friend. I would go work with you. And in basketball, you want to go play with your friends.
Same stuff, yeah.
How do you stop that?
Right.
I don't know. When guys get to hang out in the summer and say, wouldn't it be cool if we got to play together, our kids would play together, and we could win one? That's going to be hard to deter. So I just think it's about how strong the will of the friends are, and more importantly, what is the league doing to kind of not necessarily give as much incentive to do that, but I think the league is doing a great job staying proactive, giving guys a lot of incentive, a lot of reason, a lot of dinero to stay at home with the team.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
First one falls for him.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
And Porter drops them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Passes it to McLemore. Here's Rivers. Houston moving the ball around. Left side, Covington. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Nuggets.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Back to Murray. And Covington sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden inside the three-point line. He drains the quick shot. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
And Harden's pull-up jumper is just ridiculous. So quick, so lethal.
Rivers against Murray. The pass to Jokic from deep. Rockets with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Denver leading by 5. Here's Murray. Grant, right side. Shoots over Covington. And again, Denver no good. Houston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so Murray nails both of them. Rockets trail by 7. Rivers with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Tucker kicks to Rivers. Rocket 6. Now here's McLemore outside. Denver grabs the miss. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And for Houston, they're shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. From deep, McLemore drains the three-pointer.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say ouch to that.
Now here's Barton. 5 points in the game. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 14 points for Jokic. Here's Rivers.
Well, you know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Barton finds Grant. And here's Porter, guarded by McLemore. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 16. You know, Greg, Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
And here's Harden. 20 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Now here's Harden. Houston needs to get a shot off. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Rivers.
Oh, it's big when Rivers connects from outside. Really giant floor for a squad.
Barton outside. Jokic inside. Guarded by Tucker. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
And here are the Rockets now. Now a timeout called by Houston. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and aren't tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action, and there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up with some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard on this. I got to get this fuck up. So.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Come on, don't push me all the way into the basket. You'd have a good
What was the
like
response?
He pushed me into the basket.
Another miss by Jokic. Rockets trail by 6. In the corner, it's Gordon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. To the paint and stolen by Gordon. Here's Green. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for James Harden.
One shot.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Pass to Jokic. Down low, Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Rockets trail by 5. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Back to Westbrook. The tray. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Barton passes to Harris. The kick out to Barton. Three-pointer. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That shot, no good. And it's Denver the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Murray, and he lays it straight in. And now a 10-point Nugget lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yeah, G, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possession.
Here's Westbrook. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Westbrook.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Rockets trail by 10. Here's Gordon. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. There's the triple. The shot that time, not on target. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Nuggets lead by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter was all about Nikola Jokic. He had 18 points and a monster amount of rebounds. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Shout out to Nikola Jokic. He's so versatile offensively. Can spot up, post up, put the ball on the floor, and obviously terrific with the pass. His value just continues to ascend. That's a big word.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
I look at the lack of free throw attempts as a key indicator. Because the funny thing about getting to the charity stripe, you have to earn it. You have to put your body in harm's way and be physically willing to take the hit. Right now, one team's playing aggressively and the other team isn't. That's the big difference in the score.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Green is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Tucker in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Green kicks to Covington. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
You can't be too far off Covington. He's skilled at sizing up the defense and firing once he gets it.
Now, here's Jokic. Porter, no luck. Green taking his time here. Here's Tucker. Good defense by Jokic.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Yeah, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got 20 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Westbrook against Murray. They shoot again. Harden, and that one is good.
And really, Harden is even dangerous when he's looking to score. Even when the defense gets physical with him, he takes the contact, he powers through it.
Well, a lot of players can get hot, but nobody can match Harden when he gets locked in. The way he can create space and drill shots from deep, really impossible to guard.
Free throw good, James Harden. And with Harden, he not only gets hot for a game, but stays hot, Greg, for longer periods of time.
And you saw that last year with his streak of 30 and 40-point games. For weeks, he can dominate and really frustrate defenses, and there isn't anything you can do about it.
Covington with the bucket.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from Robert Covington. Barton passes to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jokic throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity so big in this instance. Yeah, they have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Here's Westbrook. 2 points. That one goes. Westbrook's got 30.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Now, here's Grant. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And that one's good, Jokic.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Jokic.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Inside, Grant lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Grant's got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Rockets trail by 6. Harden outside. Offline with his 3.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
To the middle, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now a timeout called by Houston. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team, he means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
For the Nuggets, Vonleh's checked in for Grant. Torrey Craig comes in for Will Barton, and Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Now here's Green. He has 5. A good look from Harden. They get it back.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Porter kicks to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Morris has got his second basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 11. Will it go? Vonleh with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Morris passes to Jokic. Vonleh with it, guarded by Tucker. The shot's good. Vonleh's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The Rockets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. To the inside, the alley-oop layup, very well done.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
The shot by Vonleh no good. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Morris passes to Porter. Here's Vonleh, guarded by Green. The 11-footer misses off the left iron.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
Now here's Vonleh. Harden missing his last shot. Morris, no good.
he'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Passes to Craig. Now the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Tucker. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Rockets trail by 11. Outside Westbrook for three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Westbrook. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Morris. Denver leading by 11. To the paint. It's deflected. Outside Porter. Back to Vonleh. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Tucker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
To the middle. Here's Harden. That's tipped.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Covington with the steal. Here's the three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now Vonleh, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Outside Porter. Launches a three. Rockets with the rebound. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And for James Harden, he loves to be put on an island and go one-on-one against a defender.
Well, yeah, last season, Harden had as many ISOs called for him as some teams ran in. And that's all because of his coach. His coach calls the games that way. It's his bread and butter. And there isn't much you can do to stop him with one defender.
Free throw good, James Harden.
You know, there's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again, and that's Sixth Man of the Year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a starter.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Damari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Floor spacing, Chris, now so big in the NBA. And big men have the room to put up some unbelievable numbers.
Oh, man, look at Lopez out there in Bucks land. I mean, look what he's doing in Milwaukee, just shooting threes from deep. The same, you got to go to Embiid or Porzingis, and we already seen what the great Dirk Nowitzki has done through his career spacing the floor. Look, it adds time onto your career because you don't have to just go down there and bang and be one-dimensional in the paint. It makes your teammates better because now you're spacing the floor, which gives them room to drive. And if you're really working on your game, you can really make your teammates better because now you have more passing lanes because you're further away from the basket. So as any post player knows, it's a blessing to be surrounded by great shooters, and now big men, they got a little more room out there.
Harden, no good.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we got a chance now to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Harden.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
No good on the free throw. Houston making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in. And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 13. Rivers with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Here's the floater. The Nuggets leading by 13. Here's Porter. Gordon with the defensive effort. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rivers. And the 3 off target. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Porter, no luck. The Rockets shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. They get it again. Rivers finds Carroll. Now Rivers, guarded by Porter. Gordon's got room. Drops one in from the wing. Gordon's got 10.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
Rivers against Morris. Harris outside. Pass to Vonleh. Now here's Plumlee. Over Green. The fadeaway. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Gordon. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Nuggets leading by 11. Here's Harris. Count it. 7 points in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And for Houston, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Rivers dishes to Carroll. Over Plumlee. And it's off the back rim. No good. Denver's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Harris passes to Plumlee. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 5 assists tonight.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
On offense, here are the Rockets. 15-point game. Rivers against Morris. That one, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Left side, Porter. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now here's Gordon. 10 points for him. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Green. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Green's got 9.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Rivers against Morris. Pass to Porter. From deep 3-point range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul. McLemore's checked in for Houston. Denver also making some changes. Grant comes in for Michael Porter. And Murray's subbed in for Morris.
Hey, yo, right here.
Gordon against Harris. And here's Gordon. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Clock is at 3. The Rockets again can't hit. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Denver on top, up by 15. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here
that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've got Gary Harris. Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Grant, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. Pass to Harris. Back to Barton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Barton. Rockets trail by 17. Lets a floater go, and they're able to recover. And he lays it up and in. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. He kicks to Harris. Grant, right side. To the left wing. Deep 2 from Murray. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
Gotta love whenever Murray goes straight up with the jump shot off the pass. He's so good at reading the defense.
Murray's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Here's Rivers. Feeds it to Tucker. Lays it up off the glass. Tucker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And Murray, here we go. The wide open look for Plumlee. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Kevin, they would love to see every possession in with a high percentage shot like that.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Murray against Rivers, and the pass to McLemore. And some nice passing there by Houston. Plumlee with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. They get it back. Here's Barton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Rivers. And so he makes both from the line. Rockets trail by 19. Outside Gordon. Lobbed up there for Westbrook and stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets, fast break. The Nuggets with another miss. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And it's Gordon missing.
It's only a matter of time until his 3-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
Rockets shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Stolen by Grant. Murray against Westbrook. Murray, the pass to Plumlee. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Barton. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Westbrook passes to Carroll. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound, Tucker. And Grant sends it back. Fade away. Plumlee with the rebound.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
Martin inside the line. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Here's Westbrook. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Westbrook's got 34.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Pass to Harris. It's stolen by McLemore. Pass to Westbrook. Lets it go with the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Harris passes to Plumlee. Inside, stolen by Tucker. Westbrook finds Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Carroll against Plumlee for 3. Westbrook. It's not going to go for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Grant the pass to Murray. And that one, good.
And the quick feet of Murray, really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition.
And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I can watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better and different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, you got your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have through some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Westbrook. Passes it to Tucker from the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Barton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray left side. There's the pass to Grant. Over Green, and it's Denver scoring again.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound by Murray.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Down low, Green. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Pass to Harris. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Barton, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Harden, no good.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
Passes it to Jokic. Releases. No good on that one. Good D by Covington. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. And here's Harden for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
There's the double team with Westbrook. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Rockets shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And that's just tremendous dribbling from Harden. I mean, he has the ball on the string, the handles, weaving around any defender in his way.
Inside, ball's knocked loose, and the dunk by Grant.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Rocket shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Westbrook passes to Covington. And a miss there on the triple. Denver's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And the dunk by Grant.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now Westbrook. Outside Covington. A three ball. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
Stretching the floor with his outside shot. Covington, a true marksman who doesn't lack confidence.
Now here's Murray. Grant, right side. He feeds it to Harris. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Westbrook with it. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Murray. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
Denver leading by 17. The pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Rockets now. And here's Houston. They're on a 16-7 run. Harden gets the bucket.
Oh, and that catch and shoot, Jay, from Harden is unblockable. Just quickly shooting off the pass.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And here is Murray. Pass to Jokic. And there's the feed to Harris. Back to Jokic. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. So for the Rockets, Hartenstein, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Caboclo comes in for Green. And Daniel House subbed in for Robert Covington. Three-pointer, Daniels. Here's Jokic. 4 seconds left. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. He really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Green comes in for Caboclo. And Robert Covington subbed in for Daniel House. And Jokic drops them both. Rockets trail by 17. Left side, Westbrook. Murray with the defensive effort. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
So here's Westbrook. Takes the 3, lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Porter outside. Rebounded by Tucker. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Covington inside the line. Hits the jumper in space. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th. Westbrook against Murray. There's the double team with Westbrook. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
"17 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Harden against Grant. The 3. Harden, no good. Now Daniels, and so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Mason Plumlee. A lot of points tonight. What was working so well offensively?
Well, we're sharing the ball so well. It's fun to watch, I'm sure, but we have possessions where every guy might touch the ball almost twice. So when you get movement like that, it's hard to guard, and it's a fun way to play.
You did have the defense on its toes tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.